What's up? 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 How's it? How's it? There he is. What's up, Grace? What's up? You guys would be proud of me. I got my glass straw. Check it. Let's go. We're ready to rumble. Teemo time? I don't freaking think so, dude. I don't think that's happening this stream. I waited a lifetime for a moment like this. Hopefully it was worth. Let me get a Hoya. Hoya. And dash. Oh, yo, what up, Bruce? The Bruce. Yo, Quinn with the 4 months. What a guy. Nice end dash, bro. Yeah, some coot from the land down under was like, yo, you want to come to my shrimp on the bobby? And then he like sent me this board. I don't know why. What up, Bruce? Bruce. 4 months, gang. Gang. Oh god, started stream in the middle of Mandalorian last episode. Ooh. You know, I tried watching Mandalorian. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but can I still call myself a Star Wars fan if I wasn't really that into Mandalorian? It's Kaze time. It's okay, Mandalorian will be over soon. No. Dude, it was a little slow. What up, John? Yo, you guys. 3 months in a row. Look at that. Dedication. I appreciate you, John. Yo, I appreciate the other John, too. I got some fun stuff cooking. For this one, too. Don't you guys worry. Mando. Scratched my K already. Oof. How'd you do that, dude? How the heck did you do that? What's up, MacDon? Is the Mac Dre or McDonald's? What's up, friends? Ooh, it's a little chilly here in California. Southern California, a little chilly. Scratched K. Did you scratch the bottom? Oof. Mac 10. Yo, shout out to all the people that played Counter-Strike and popped up the Mac 10 instead of buying a pistol. Let's go. You can call me CJ if that helps. Oof. Yo. Gotta get some coffee in here. It's been a day. I'll tell you what. It's free real estate. Pretty cold in Cali right now. What's Chef Ryan got cooking today? Let's see what Chef Ryan's got cooking today. Yo, cooked some steak last night. Turned out actually a lot better than I anticipated, so I was pretty proud about that, even though we just stuck it in the freaking oven. Ryan ghosting Grace? What? Where? Bucknut. Yo, dude. 3 months. Thank you for the 3 months in a row. Where did I ghost Grace? What are you talking about? Did I? I feel ashamed. I don't see. I don't believe. I'm bad at reading. Okay. My 2 months got ignored. What? Where? I see Quinn. I see Bruce. Yo, Nuckabee. Everyone's coming out tonight, dude. Nuckabee with the 3 months. Bucknut with the 3 months. Damn. I am so happy you guys have stuck with me this far. I don't see a Grace 2 month, though. Am I blind? I must be blind. Well, anyway, I will make you a fantastic coffee to make up for that. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Why do heck? Hearing rumors that Kaze might possibly, potentially, on the contrary, be lit. Did you finish that whole steak, or did you got some leftovers for me? Dude, I pretty much destroyed it. There was a little bit left, and I gave it to my brother, and he was pretty stoked. So it was a 40-ounce Wagyu. Ridiculous. Oh, let's go. What up, Blizzard Dan? Coffee stream? That would be sick. Honestly, if I could like transport my camera to my espresso machine, you guys know I would. You know I would. After this Kaze board, we're gonna head out. Oof. Rip. Yeah, it was 40 ounces, dude. It was like as big as the keyboard. I couldn't even. Ideally, you cook it in a cast iron if you don't have a barbecue. And it was too big for my cast iron, so I had to put it in the oven. Give our noob streamer some tips, Grace. Oh. Oof. Is that not how you're supposed to do it? Aren't you supposed to have like a starting? Or are you supposed to just be like, I'm live? Live. Have I been doing it wrong this whole time? Just move the espresso machine to your camera. Okay, buddy. The Costco in my area has... Why is this over here? Why do I keep looking down in this corner? I'm an idiot. Is that better? Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Yo, Lil Bonaparte. What's up, dude? Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. Welcome to the subscription club. The Monkey Wrench. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Yo, I'm having a great night. We had a successful, productive work day today at the home office. I went over to K3's to pick up some goodies, and now we're streaming. Nothing too crazy going on today. Bro, Wagyu in Japan, yeah. So Japanese A5 Wagyu is pretty much the top tier. Like Australian or American, a Japanese A5, that's the money one. Bonaparte. What beans you using? Ooh, I just got these new beans in from a company called 1,000 Faces, and it's fire. It was so fire that I was making coffee and my brother walked into the kitchen and he goes, "What beans are those?" So that's how good it is. Wagyu means Japanese beef. I'm curious how folks are getting 2 pounds of Japanese beef. Yeah, everyone's copying them. Urban Fare near me has Wagyu steak. Oof, dude, it's so good. It's so good. Reduce the red meat intake. Oh, I know, dude. The next day, like today, I was just like, ooh, so much sodium. Ooh. Anyway, let's see what we got here. I don't think any stream would be complete without a Latriolum mini unboxing. Let's see what we got today. You had gyudon for dinner, Zekin. I knew you weren't pulling a Zondet on me. Come on. Go to Starbucks and support small businesses. I support small coffee roasters. How about that? Let's see what we got here. So it looks like we have... Is this 2? No, we got an Escape. We got an Escape. We have an Escape and we have an FN. This is from Noir, I believe. Take a look there. Kind of cool. That'll fit a lot of sets, huh? Cash me outside. How about that? let's add it to the mini collection we got going here, and then I'll show you guys. Oof, oof. There we go. Oh my god, my hands are so cold. This is gonna be... I'm gonna have the worst typing test today. Here we go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Nice collection too. Yo, thank you. Level 1 hype train emote. You guys caused the hype train just with the resubs. Yo, I appreciate you guys. Waiting for a pure pink lat. Yo, those red ones today for what was it? Redline? Those red ones are pretty almost pinkish. They reminded me of 8008 a little bit. My friend likes to get local coffee beans when he visits places as his souvenir. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Our boy with the fattest lats. Yo. You talking about my lats? How you see my lats, bro? I'm always wearing a sweatshirt. How you see my lats? Angry Ginger CS. Thank you for the follow. Let's go. You gotta get me one of those boxes. I don't have an artisan box. Okay, I got you, Alex. I got you. We actually have... I just got word, actually, that the boxes are coming in. I have 25 of these boxes coming in. They're shipping on Monday, so I'll get them hopefully next week, depending on Christmas shipping. Yo, you guys ever go to the gym and you walk by someone who has ILS? You guys know what ILS is? We'll see if we got any bodybuilders in here. You guys know what ILS is? I'm sure Juan knows what ILS is. Oh my, bro! Dude. Juan, you need to get the frick out of here, dude. I didn't even read your comment, and I said ILS, and then I looked down, and you had already wrote it. You need to get out of my head, dude. You seriously need to get out of my head. It's kind of scary at this point. It's actually scary. No, it's invisible lat syndrome. It's when they don't have lats and they walk around the gym like this. Hello, that's my machine. Get off. Hello, don't you see my water bottle there? I was using this about 5 minutes ago. I'm using that one over there. My towel's on that one, but my water bottle's on this one. That one's mine too. They walk around like this. That's ILS. Anyways. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. All right, what else we got? So, we got the N-Dash. This is Quinn's N-Dash with a custom ano from Caustic, Mushroom Gray. Pretty damn sick. Check it out. Bro, I'm still using this bench 4 hours later. Exactly. Invisible latriolum syndrome. Yo, I feel you on that, Raz. That's a bad one. Let's take a look. Oof. Pretty sick, dude. This is by Wood, aka Mr. Finalworks, aka the best damn tank in all of World of Warcraft. Pretty cool. We're gonna be building this on stream once Mr. Quinn sends me a another PCBN plate. Well, bro, you kidding me? I mean, yeah, I mean, second runner-up to best tank. Curse is the best tank. Alrighty, but this thing types pretty sick. These are my favorite colors, by the way, if you guys didn't know: red, white, and black. That's like when you're about to go shower and all of a sudden when your brother roommate walks in, you're like, wait, I was just gonna shower. Bro, I say that every time someone walks in my room, so they get the frick out. Did I touch that one? You did not. I just got this in, actually. I just got this in 2 days ago, I think it is. But yeah. Ryan, can you make GMK so lit to pair with Kaze Plaques? Yo. I actually, Mr. K Thrizzy was talking about wanting to do a, as cliche as it sounds, a GMK set. But I think it'd be pretty cool. Doesn't sound like too much work. New set incoming. Yo, I gotta show you guys something else I got actually in the mail. BRB chair stream. So I don't really do a ton of commissions, but when I get asked to build a board that is ridiculously lit, I can't possibly say no. So we got the N-Dash, and then we got this bad boy right here. I just got in the mail today. GMK Thaximus. Yo. I was tempted to switch my Twitch name to Thaximus. This is that 23 case. You guys remember that one that came out? It's like identical to a TX bag, but it says 23. Check this out. So we got two PC half. Is this this looks like acrylic actually. I can't even tell. I think it's acrylic. It's definitely interesting. We got two of these. This is a Jane TGR Jane CE. Look at this OG plate, bro. Look at that look at that stencil. Oh man, that's OG as heck. This is actually stainless steel. This thing is heavy, super heavy. Look at that. This is not aluminum. So that'll be interesting. It looks like potentially on this OG plate there was actually some the stabs look like they were quite tight, because if you look, just take a look at it, someone filed that down to fit stabs. So that's kind of common on a lot of older boards. This is not. This is stainless steel. It's super heavy. What's up, Quinn? What else we got? Oof. Oof. Take a look at this thing. Yo. So this is a custom coated TGR Jane CE. It's actually kind of similar to N-Dash a little bit, a little less of that purple hue. Take a look at that. And this one's actually interesting because you got that traditional no ano mismatch here because this is a coating, right? Pretty cool. But you do have that traditional shelf side, as well as, oh, super basic bottom. No weight, no nothing. So, super basic. Yo, Esther, what's up, dude? Thank you for the sub. Tier 1 sub. What's going on, dude? Janice. Janice? What's that from? Who? Janice. Janice is from, Don't Tell Me. Don't Tell Me. Oh my god. What's that show? What's that show? With Schmidt and Janice? No. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh my god, I watched every episode and now I forgot. The avocado roll. New Girl, that's the one. That's the one. Can I get one avocado roll? It's Jess. Yes, there we go. No, Janice is the one that, not... Oh, I'm thinking of Janice from Friends. Yo, Jay's got me. Janice from Friends, that one that dated Chandler. Chandler, my bingaling. That was the one. That was the one. New Girl was a different one. But I do like Schmidt from New Girl. He's pretty freaking hilarious. Chandler, my bingaling. Okay, I should probably cool down on the coffee. Yeah, it was, I went on a spree of, like, Friends, Office, New Girl, and, How I Met Your Mother. I, like, cranked all those ones out. I'm almost done with Office. I still haven't finished it, though. We raid Huru today for sure. Oh, we will raid Mr. Huru at the end. We will, 100p. Is this guy in a sorority? All right. Anyway, we're going to be building this probably next week, maybe after Mr. Midori's V2. So this is on the docket as well. This is actually, if you guys know Flying 1911. So Flying is one of the guys behind McLovin. He does the PCBs. He does the Infinity PCBs. He does the Q, the Canoe, a bunch of them. So this is actually his board. He's in Vietnam. So we're gonna be shipping this out over there when we're finished. That'll be fun. Anyway, what else we got? What else we got? I booty called Dennis on accident today. I do that all the time, except not on accident. All right, we got something special today, and I'm kind of scared to open it. So, that color reminds me of the VKC a little bit. So, I got a present today. When I went to go to K3's to pick up some goodies, isn't this your board? Which one? This is Quinn's board. Kaze is mine, yes. Yes, it is. So, when I went over to K3's today, he gave me this present and said, don't open it. Wait till you stream and then open it. I'm like, dude, are you trying to get me banned? Like, I have to open it. Like, I don't... He's like, just trust me. Should I... So I was like, I have to trust him and open it on stream. But I swear, if there's like a pickle in here, or if there's some like NSFW shit, like, I think he just wants to get me banned so I focus more on Kaze. Monkey Wrench. Which was better, Airbud Golden Receiver or Airbud 7th Inning Fetch? Golden Receiver, clearly. Come on, dude. I need a water. Where's my water? I'm gonna get a water. And then we're opening this present. Oof! Here we go. All right. Juan, grab a beer. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna go grab that. I can't let Mr. Juan down. I got the coaster at a ready. All right, dude. What do we got today? Let's take a look. Oh, wait. We got Mr. Heimerdinger's koozie here. I feel responsible. You should, dude. You should. I'm still a little mad at you for talking about ILS before I could even get to the punchline, but it's okay. All right, what do we got? This is from Mr. Chongosaurus as well. I still have so much beer left over because I only drink beer on stream. So we are pretty much have a lifetime supply of beer. What is this? Blonde ale, whatever the frick that means. I'm assuming it's gonna be light colored, probably not too strong, maybe. Fridays and Saturdays need to have more beer and claw redemptions. Yo, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm going snowboarding tomorrow morning, and apparently I gotta wake up at 5:30 a.m. So I can't get drunk tonight. Hey, that's not bad. It's not bad. Where are you snowboarding? Yeah, I'm either going to Big Bear or Summit. I haven't decided yet. I have a season pass, so whatever we're feeling like tomorrow. Just take an Uber and then start drinking bright and early. Yo, we gotta drink on the slopes is what you gotta do. You're not watching Hooters stream for the entire duration of the subathon? I'm just gonna go in there and like sub the shit out of them, and then I'm going to bed. All right. Here we go. Ooh, nice and snug there. There we go. There we go. Money. I got money in the bank. Okay, let's open up the present. I'm scared. This might be my last stream ever on Twitch. Oh my god, my hands are so cold. The Remen Goat MK. Let's go, dude. What the? Thank you for the follow. It's upside down, clearly. Yeah, I got that, Grace. Come on. I got some eyes. Oh, wow. Is this a K? Oh, I always wanted it. Maybe we should just build a keyboard. So we're building the Kaze today. So we're building the Kaze today. Yo, dude, now I'm scared to open it. Okay. All right, Nick. He doesn't even want to focus on it. There we go. He even put the freaking Kaze logo on the lollipop. Are you kidding me? Are you joking my ass? I don't even want to know what's inside now. I really don't want to know what's inside. Can I open this off? Are you guys gonna yell at me if I open this off stream? This is oh my god. Yo! What a legend, dude! What? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? No way. No way. This guy, bro. Check this out. So he actually won. He actually won this wrist rest like a long time ago, before they ever even did the PC and aluminum ones. I think there's only like 4 of them or 3 of them, and he actually won this in a raffle. And I saw it at his place, and I was like, dude, I didn't even know this thing existed. Wow, what a guy, dude. Man, does that mean I gotta go get him a present now? Oh my god. Damn, that's sick. Shit. Well, Nick, thank you. I appreciate you. You are way too kind. I will deal with this later, but I appreciate the wrist rest. Why did my screen get all dark all of a sudden? One more time. There you go. Ridiculous. Absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd. Okay. The funny thing is, he said he hated the K box too. He's like, I don't like these K boxes. They just feel cheesy. And I'm like, dude, I actually like the K boxes. So it's hilarious he gave me his K box. What does deal with it mean? It means dispose of it properly. Yeah. Anyway, that's pretty sick. I'm stoked. Damn. I'm curious to find out exactly how many of these there are. I'm pretty sure there's only 3 or 4. So that's sick. Look at, oof. Oof. I'm gonna look for that box Sunday and see if it, okay. You're getting, what do you mean looks the same? What are you getting at? Yo, okay, shout how you need to calm down. Okay, buddy. All right, let's see what else we got. I think it's time to build a keyboard. How about you guys? Enough shenanigans. I can't believe he set me up like that. Can't believe it. Actually, I can believe it. Because he's like, I'm going to troll him with the sticker, but once he sees the wrist rest, he'll forgive me. You guys need to calm down. All right. So, we are using... Oh my god, dude, it's freezing in here. I got to turn the air off. Alexa, turn the air off. Xbox off. Okay. I'm literally, dude, my hands are like, the blood's gone. Are you still my subscription ran out to Pokimane. I'm surprised he didn't give me like a year subscription in advance. So we got the this is the H88 actually, sorry. 1.1 by Mr. Heine. What else we got here? We got the gasket O-ring that we're going to be using. No ads, kind of worth. My parents got 3 feet of snow. Yo, I'm jealous. When's it going to snow in Cali? We got the palm plate. Oh, I actually wanted to show you guys the difference between the 2 Kaze plates. Let me go grab the other one. Well, that's a little awkward. I couldn't find it. We'll find it later. Anyway, this one has a lot more flex cuts, right? Hulk on Discord. The Kaze plate's looking fire. Excited to buy one when it comes out. Yo, I appreciate your excitement, my dude. So yeah, we got this is a flexi boy for sure. We're gonna be putting inks on this. So I actually have not built a Kaze with inks yet on Palm. So that'll be interesting. Drink water. You got it. You got it, dude. Red O-ring is my arch enemy. Yeah, same, bro. I hate it. All right. Put this up here. Let's check it out. So keep in mind, this is a prototype, although we only made some kind of aesthetic changes. Nothing too crazy functionality-wise. Inks and Palm is a legendary combo. I haven't really, have I done inks on Palm before? I don't know if I have, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if I have. Ayo is my favorite white boy. What up, Day and Night? It's gonna flex like crazy. What up, Midori? Freaking play of the game. Let's go. Is this a new one? No, this is actually the only prototype I haven't built on stream from the original batch. So the new prototypes are going to be coming out, coming hopefully in about a week or two. So take a look there. So yeah, this is the washed denim colorway. There we are. Look at that. Turned out absolutely killer. Take a look at the side profile there. So it does have a very slight curve here. Slight koala curve. Boom. I seriously can't wait for this. I'm just gonna get one, hopefully. Yo, what up, Alex? Denim is actually so nice, same as the other two. Yeah, honestly, like, me personally, I'm a super big fan of red boards. Obviously, I don't even own any blue boards. So I was like, oh, Sanguine's gonna be 100% the play here. And then this blue one came, and I was like, damn, this turned out fantastic. So yeah, I think we're gonna be having... Yo, Arthur, let's go, dude. What's up? What's up? What were you doing tonight, Mr. Arthur? Kaze so lit. Let's go. Infinitum. That's true. I do have Infinitum. You're right. I just did get that. That's my only blue board I have. Damn, you know more, dude. I can't even keep track of my boards. You know my boards better than I do. I was building. Yo, a Teemo. I've always wanted to build a Teemo actually. I've never had one. I don't know. I feel like I would like love it. I love the idea of it. I feel like once I start typing on it, the layout's gonna kill me. So he's my inventory manager. Let's take a look at the side here. So they did a great job on this Anno, right? There's like no real mismatch here. It's pretty perfect. Top to bottom, solid. Let's take a look at the bottom. Let's get a little microfiber. The highlight of the Kaze is the stainless steel weight. It's so pretty, right, dude? I love it. I love how it turned out. Dude, the layout is really comfortable. Full alpha minus numbers, so it really is easy transition. Yeah, I think that's why I have had a problem in the past with 40s boards, is because a lot of the time the delete or the backspace is super awkward, or sometimes they'll have super funky layouts next to like the question mark will be gone or something like that. Wasn't your 2.2 blue as well? Yeah, but I do not have that anymore. I sold that a while ago to make room for the 2.0. I couldn't tell if your PFP was Linus or Kylo Ren, then I realized it was you. What? What? I haven't got that one before. I love the setup and the room. Very cozy. Yo, trying to make a cozy environment here. I appreciate that, dude. It's a very chill gam follow. Thank you. Nice Kaze. Where can I get one? Yo, soon. Very soon, I believe. Assuming the next prototypes turned out as we intend, then we'll be able to order the large batch. So, all right, let's take a look here. I've already shown this before, but anyone who has not seen this, it's got a stainless steel polished weight on the bottom. And then it's actually not polished on the inner portion there. There you go. Pretty cool. So a couple changes from this Kaze to the next prototype that we have coming is the one that we have coming. We actually reduced the screws, the case screws. So right now we have 5 on the bottom and then 5 on the top. We've actually reduced this to 4 and 4. So there'll be 8 screws total for the case. So that's been changed. What else? We also extended the weight on the inside. So right now the weight, if you guys take a look here, the weight pretty much ends almost identical on the inside and the outside, right? On the new one, we're actually extending the weight on the inside a little bit down. So it'll probably come down to about right here, right? So to make it a little bit, one of my things with boards is I don't like when you pick up a board and it feels top heavy, right? Because the weight is centered. It's not centered. It's more towards the top, right? So when you pick up a board, it kind of goes like this. I like it to feel very just like sturdy in hand. So we've displaced the weight a little bit lower as well. Yeah, so what else? We also changed it to, obviously, USB-C, right? So right now, this is USB Mini. Give me a look there. USB Mini right there, right? It also has this kind of little indent right here. So the USB-C will not have an indent. It'll be flush. It'll be flush right there. So it'll look very clean. And lastly, I'll show you guys once we get it apart. But right here, let me get my spudger. How am I supposed to use my Lindy now? Yeah, now you gotta... Dude, they make USB-C Lindy's. Come on, dude. Is that a mango cart in your koozie? It's a citrus... Sunny? Sunny? Yeah, Sunny Times. So if you guys take a look right here, generally what will happen, and I'll show you once I put it together, but when you build a board that is like a V2CE mounting, which has the O-ring around the outside, that O-ring is going to sit in between the plate and the PCB, right? Well, if you have a screw here, I'm using snap-in, right? So if you had a screw right here, it would block the O-ring from sitting flush, and it would go straight and then kind of like bulge and then go straight again, right? So you have to use snap-ins on a lot of these. What we did to compensate for that is we actually took and cut into the case on the bottom where the O-ring would sit. Therefore, you can use screw-ins. Hopefully, we're going to test this with the prototype, but we're pretty sure it's going to work with the help of Mr. Perry. So what we did was we actually, thank you for the follow, we actually cut into the case. So that's why we had to also reduce it from 5 screws to 4, right? So we cut into the case on the bottom to make room for that O-ring to expand. So my whole thing was, I don't want to tell people, yeah, if you want to use the O-ring, you have to use snap-ins. Because I know I personally don't care at all. I'm completely fine with snap-ins, but I know some people, they don't want mismatched stabs. They don't want to have to deal with buying snap-ins, whatever. So hopefully that will solve that issue. Perry is my son. Yeah, Perry broke out. Dude, I wonder if the mark is still on here. I lent it to him and he's like, can I write on this board? I need to mark it with my I forgot what he was using to measure, and I was like, sure. Trying to absorb all keyboard design knowledge. PCB mount, plate mount. What? How involved in design have you been with this one? This is my design. I have involved many designers in my design, but I will not take credit for all of this board. I could not even list the amount of people that have had their eyes on it. So, will the plate support plate mount for an unused base? No, shut up. All right, let's put this up here. We got one stab to do, not the end of the world. I make sandwiches, dude. I could use a sandwich right now. I'm a little bit hungry, to be honest. I think, oh, did I already lube this? Sick. What's up, Brandon RNG? What's up, dude? All right. Did you not eat dinner? I had some eggs. And that was about it. I'm terrible at like eating on time. I only eat when I'm starving. Looks like another In-N-Out night. Yo, quite possibly. Dude, Quinn, how was that bacon, bro? I have not had like high quality bacon in quite a while. But when you get that like super thick, crispy bacon, you're like, oh my God. Where'd that go? I'll find that one later. How do you like your eggs? Personally, if I'm going out for breakfast, I will ask for poached. If I'm making them, I don't have the time nor the skill to make properly poached eggs, so I'll do scrambled. We need a 15U spacebar. That's just the entire bottom row. I could support that. I could definitely support that. You need a full English breakfast with that back bacon and sausage goodness. Oof, yeah. I think it's funny because I love poached eggs, but I'm not a super big fan of hollandaise sauce. So I like eggs Benedict without the sauce, which is kind of defeats the whole purpose, but I'm a picky guy, what can I say? There's something about going into a market at 7 a.m. to find some good bacon and eating it for breakfast. Oof. Now you're making me hungry again. All right, let's take a look here. So we got traditional stabs here. Full backspace, no full shift, right? Shiba donated 15 bucks? Dude, what the? You crazy, bro? Thank you. I'm gonna get like, dude, that's gonna buy me a lot of In-N-Out. Wow. Damn, bro, I appreciate that. I'm gonna literally get I'm gonna get like 3 quads. I'll post a picture. Let's go, dude. Thank you, bro. You're sick. Use the $15 to get bacon. Dude, get a shit ton of burgers. All right, I'm literally gonna go to the In-N-Out drive-thru. I'm gonna be like, can I get a shit ton of burgers? We'll see what they give me. 4x4s are chonky, dude. The burgers are fine. The burgers are fine. It's the cheese that destroys me. Like 4 slices of cheese, that's just like, that's an accident waiting to happen. Burger medium rare. Can you actually tell them that at In-N-Out? Can you actually tell them how you want your burger cooked? You gotta eat it all in one sitting. Check out All Day Baby Restaurant on Sunset. Ooh, okay. I'll check that out. Heartburn in between two buns. Dude, I'm fine with meat. It's just the, it's really just the cheese that gets me. So palm plates, if you guys are familiar, a lot of the time, they're not the tightest fitting around the switch. So that's something to take note of. Sometimes I'll even swap switches. Some switches are a little bit fatter than others. What does PALM stand for? Ooh, that's a great question. I am not 1000% sure. Let's test our stabs, yeah? That's a lit flex cut right there near the USB. Yo, right? What's up, Zoo? Also, hi. What's up, dude? How is your night? You cruising or what? So I got this plate made by 415 Keyboards, and it's definitely a lot. Yo, this plate is actually very loose, super loose. I'm hoping it firms up once I get more switches in. All right, let's test the stabs. Fixed stepped. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got fixed step, we got fixed backspace, we got fixed shift, and fixed F13. Let's go. You can't split back on this board. This is kind of just a test run for the plate. This is not how the GB plate is going to be. I wanted to test out my exact preference board to see if it makes any difference. GB when? It's going to be an in stock, so it actually won't be exactly a GB format. It'll be in stock, but we're probably going to order the boards. Chilling on those. We're probably going to order these boards, assuming the prototypes are solid. Probably going to order the boards in maybe a month or so. No details on raffle or first come first serve yet, but I am not a huge fan of first come first serve. I'll put that out there. My excitement. What up, Darian? I'm trying to see if this plate is actually going to work, guys. It's super loose. I'm hoping it firms up. Maybe I'm gonna solder a couple switches in to hold it in place first. I'm gonna do that. Because these actually aren't even clipping. Look at this. Wow. Holy. So that one's clipped. What's up, Austin? So check this out. know about that. This was made by 415. I submitted the same file I did for the aluminum one. I wonder if... I want to try different switches and see if it's just inks. So these are... Yo, it's just inks. Wow. Try bending the clip outward. So that's the thing is, look, check this out. Even if you put them in the plate first, they just pop out. It's too loose. We might have to do, I don't know if we're gonna do inks on this. Let me see. I'll be right back. Let me see if I have other ones.
That's really unique, Faye. That a mugshot or your version of Picasso?
Oh, wait, we're back. Dude, I don't know. I don't think this palm plate's not gonna work unless we try. Let me try something here. Let me see if cherry switches will work. I love cherry streams. Dude, that's crazy, bro. Look at that. Cherry clips in perfect. Should we do cherry? Should we just do Vince? These are super smooth Vince. Should we just do Vince on palm? What do you guys think? I kind of wanted to do inks, but these inks aren't gonna fit. Vince on palm might be nice. Look at that. Perfectly clips in. Falls right out. Let's just do Vince on palm. What do you guys think? Let me make sure these will fit. Yeah, these are ridiculously smooth. All right, looks like we're going Vince. No other choice, but you know what? I think they'll be solid. All right, I need to clean up my workstation a little bit. We got too much stuff going on over here. I went with inks on aluminum after getting so frustrated. Oh, Austin, you ran into the same thing, huh? You know, I probably should have checked to make sure that the inks fit. I thought I checked, but I guess not. John fixed the title. What lens did you end up going with for the camera? It's just the kit lens. It's the kit lens. What up, Kevin? How much do you think you will have to shrink the palm plate? That's a good question. Let's see. I don't know. At least, I would say at least like 0.2 maybe? That's pretty, dude, that's really loose. I think inks have issues with every palm plate nowadays. Maybe I just set myself up from the beginning, huh? Because these are working perfect. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. Newsflash to everyone out there. If you didn't already know, inks don't play nice with palm. Interesting. So that would make cherry a tight fit. Yeah, cherry fits like perfect. It's not. I wouldn't say it's like a tight fit on the palm. It's just like it's actually a perfect fit. Are those the ones you pulled from the hospital eBay boards? No, these are not. Those ones don't have legs. These ones actually have legs. Making my job a little bit easier. I can't get out of bed because of how cold. Dude, right? It's freezing. Might need to get another palm plate for the inks, right? Another proto palm plate. Yeah. To be honest, I don't even think we were going to offer palm as a plate option because we have a spicier plate option, I believe, in the works. That's, in my opinion, better than palm. So I kind of just got this as a one-off just to test it out. But clearly it's okay with cherry blacks, but not inks. But the legendary combo. It's okay. Inks will be good too. I mean, cherry blacks will be good too. Let's go, dude. Hello, sir, PE plate. We are working on a plate that, to my knowledge, has not been offered in a group buy before. I will say that. And it's one of my favorite plates. Does putting it in a freezer work? Dude, I should. I should put all the switches in and then put it in the, or put the palm plate in the freezer. Take it out, put the switches in. And then solder it real quick. I'm white for sure. For sure. TPU plate. Ooh, that sounds interesting. What's up, 211? A 2111. Wood plate? Yo, do not remind me of the time that K3Z made us a wood plate. Let's just say it was unbuildable. And they're gonna burn all the wood plates? Dude, he might as well, dude. Use it as firewood, because it did not work. I'm gonna test the stabs one more time now that we got we swapped switches. Oh, what's up, K3Z? Oh, let's go, dude. So we definitely unboxed your gift earlier. I heard wood and I'm here. I appreciate the wooden gift that you gave me. I do also take note of the creativity of the sticker on the outside. I will definitely be getting back at you for that. Was this plate laser cut? I honestly don't know. 415 Keyboards offers it on their website. So that's really all I know. It might say on their website. I haven't checked. The plate's super nice quality, but clearly you probably have to modify it to make it a little bit tighter. If you want to use inks, that is. It was amazing. You missed the unboxing. I did it in the beginning. Look at the server. Oh god, you already clipped it. Yo, check out Wood's spacebar cuts on the end dash. That's kind of cool. Look at this. You got little crosses in there, little crosshairs. Kind of cool. Is 415 going to make the rest of the plates, or is it going to be in-house? Actually, 415 was never going to make the plates. I really just bought this as a one-off. I just wanted to see how Palm would sound with inks. The plates will be made at the same factory as the board. They offer a wide variety of plates. Yo, what up, Judge Bunny? Let's go, dude. How's your night? You cruising? Four and 5 just does Palm. People been getting Polaris plates from there, but inks don't work in it. Oh, thanks for telling me now, Darian. Sheesh. Sheesh. It's Kaze time. Well, let's go, dude. Let's go. You never told me it was 415. Rip. It's all right. These cherry blacks are fitting quite snug, so. Darian wants to watch you suffer. Oof. My serious Palm had a Palm plate with inks, by far the best sounding keyb I have. Yo. That is definitely inspiring there. I'm hoping these cherry blacks on Palm sound similar. Is Modelo time? Hey guys, did you know Kaze's so lit? Yo. Dude, I'm actually super excited for the final prototypes to come in because we made just some like minor tweaks to them, but I think these tweaks are really gonna make it like perfect. Let me grab my other Switch, one sec. Oof. Oof. Make sure your pins are straight, ladies and gentlemen. All right, look at that. The day is saved. The build is saved. Damn, it's only 8:30. Why does it feel like it's 11? Yo, are you saying I'm freaking boring, John? The sound test on K3Z's channel sounded so nice. What's the secret? Sorry if you explained it. I was watching The Mandalorian. Are you referring to the PC one? Let's take a look here. Look at that plate. So we got some explaining to do. Let's take a look here. So we got some, I wouldn't even call these flex cuts. We just got some acoustic gaps right there. We have some big ones here where the win keys would go as well. Some minor flex cuts along the sides. None on this side here, but we do have a fatty boy there. Yo, Gym Leader Nathan with the gifted 1 sub to Spooky Ghosty. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? How's it going? What gym you on tonight? You make the board lighter, that way you can hit 20 miles per hour. Yo. We even have some flex cuts for that F-row. We went all out on this one, boys and girls. Gotta watch Mando with Aaron real quick, so I'll be... Yo, is Mando really that popular? Wow. Let's check out our pins. Am I missing out not watching Mando? All right, pins are looking pretty spicy right now. Looking good. We got 1 bent pin, and that would be this boy right here. Go watch Mando after this. No one spoil it. Oof. Oof. Wifey denied me Baby Yoda tonight. I'm sad. Yo. What season are they on? I want to say I watched like... I think I watched like the first season now, and I was just kind of like, it's cool, but I felt like it was a little slow. Does it pick up a bit? Yo, Max, coming in hot, dude. Frick you and your chin. Wow, dude. Someone's a little spicy tonight. I'll drink to that. What's good, dude? Did you didn't stream tonight, did you, Max? What's up, guy? Let's go, dude. Yo, this might be one of the fastest I've ever got to soldering. We're at an hour and 20 right now. Look at that. I was on Inkkeep. What's that? Oh, what's up, Max? Thank you for the subscription. 4 months in a frickin' row. Let's go, dude. Inkkeep braided? What is that? Is today a speed run or something? Oof. I don't know if I trust this palm plate enough to speed run it. It's a drinking podcast? Wow, dude, where's my invite? Mandalorian is like Firefly, but in Star Wars, which is funny because Firefly is just the alt-universe Han Solo show. Ooh, okay. Damn. Artisan Keycaps talk show, but mostly talk about random stuff. Ooh, I've never seen it, actually. How have I not heard of that? I'm in the same boat as you, Thax. Watched a few episodes of Mando and couldn't get into it, but with all the positive talk recently, I think I'm gonna start watching after Queen's... Yo! I just watched Queen's Gambit. Super fire. If you guys haven't seen Queen's Gambit, I highly recommend that one. I just watched Queen's Gambit, The Undoing, and I'm currently on Money Heist. Queen's Gambit is super good. I feel like it is not like a certain type of person that would like Queen's Gambit. It's just good, for sure. I watched one episode of Mando and I just couldn't do it. Yo, I'm right there with, I think I watched like 2 or 3. Yeah, Queen's Gambit's good. Dude, who's the show made for? Honestly, it's just a good show. Like, I wouldn't even say it's like someone, it's got a little bit of everything. But you know what's super funny about Money Heist is someone told me to watch it and, no, sorry, Queen's Gambit. I'll get to Money Heist in a second. Queen's Gambit, I was watching it with my brother, right? He's normally the guy I binge all the episodes with of every season, and we're watching it, right? And we're like 2 episodes away from the finale, and I ended up like, oh, I want to look up these people in real life and like check them out and see what their records are like. And we look it up, and the entire time we thought it was based on a true story. We thought it was based on a true story the whole time until like the second to last episode, and then we saw that it was actually fictional, and we're just like, oh, that completely changed our perspective of the entire thing. Anyway, it's super good. You should definitely watch it. Isn't Queen's Gambit about a gamer girl? I mean, if online chess is what you're referring to, I'm pretty sure she'd be a bomb gamer girl. I would watch her if she streamed chess on Twitch. I'll put it that way. Cucumbers and pickles all over again. Yo. Yeah, that's the one in Spanish. I heard you're supposed to watch it in Spanish because it's a lot better in its original form. Even though I heard like the dub is okay. Usually I know a little bit of Spanish, so it's not like super foreign to me. Thanks for the spoiler. Yeah, spoiler, it's not based on a true story. All right. Am I allowed to solder, John? The OG track is so good, and then you get Denver's laugh in true glory. We need a few minutes. Okay, I can wait 2 minutes. I can do that. Dubs always have the room acoustics problem. Oh yeah, where it's kind of like the atmosphere is different because you're not obviously on set, right? So there's always that little kind of caveat to it. Me personally, if I ever watch cartoons, if I ever watch cartoons that are from another country, usually I will watch the sub because I think the dub is cheesy as heck. This solder time, this 2 minutes will be added to your solder time, no cap. Wow, ruthless. Everyone thinks the solder time's gonna be over 10:30. Wow. I bet you those are all the people that lost last time. I've actually watched Steins Gate dubbed and it was surprisingly good. I think I started that one. I started Steins Gate. I did not finish it though. There's multiple ones, right? I put in everything, Ryan. You better solder fast. I'm feeling a little spicy today. I think we're gonna do this. Or am I trolling you guys? I'm gonna go super slow. I don't know. It is a palm plate. It is a palm plate. It could be a little sus. But judging by the looks, like, dude, this would have been an absolute nightmare if I tried to build this with inks. But like, cherries were a breeze. That's crazy. Voice acting in dub anime is all over. Yeah, it really is. It really is. There's multiple Steins Gate. I thought so. But the first Steins Gate is one of the best animes of all time. What? Should I watch it, Zoo? Dude, I'm still on RE0, the most recent one. I think I'm only halfway through the last episode or last season. All right, I'm allowed to start soldering. Thank you, John. I believe in you. All right, let's go. I don't know. We could always have a soldering iron malfunction. We could have. Oh, I gotta get my fan. Don't wanna be too high. Code Geese. Okay, I heard about that one. There's a lot of good ones even going on during this season. Is it not Code Geese? How do you pronounce it? Is it Geis? Gias? What the? Gaia? Okay. Okay. All right. Y'all ready for this? Let's see. I'm gonna change up my soldering technique. I'm gonna go left to. Nah, we'll go right to left. I can't. I'm left-handed. I gotta go right to left. Just watch it. Okay. No one redeemed the Timo hat. Let's go. I don't think anyone redeemed it, did they? Use too many points gambling to redeem. You're safe. Sick. Surprised no one's trying to distract me in chat. I put on for my city. I think I'm gonna switch my soldering tip back to the chiseled one after this. I think it's just easier. Also, the nice thing about this palm plate is that you won't pull a K Thrizzy. And if K Thrizzy is still in here, then he knows what I'm talking about. The first time that he built a Kaze, he put an F13 switch in there. And then he thought that we severely messed up our design because the plate would not go into the top case. Oh, man, this guy. Hat was redeemed late. Are you gonna wear it? Someone redeemed it? Did they really? I'll have to go and get it. Are you trolling me, John, or did someone actually redeem it? Because that's gonna really be a game changer for the time. Refunded? No one redeemed it? Was it a fake redeem? Oh. Alright. Wait, did you refund him or not? I'll put it on. If you haven't refunded him, I'll put it on. It's refunded. Wow. I'm sorry, Chris. The tribe has spoken. Doubters punished. Oof. Oof. I don't know. We're doing some pretty good time right now, ladies and gentlemen. 10 minutes? Dude, that was a good time time set right there. Because I think if I dilly-dallied a little bit, I'm going to be over that. Go faster, Mr. Streamer. I need my channel. Oh, Sir Hedge. This would be your third loss in a row, wouldn't it? So you're telling me I should have betted away from Hedge? Dude, he's been super unlucky lately. If you betted on Hedge's side, I feel sorry. Distract him, please. Hey, I won finally last stream. Okay. Dude, all I can think about is how early I have to wake up tomorrow morning. I am not a morning person at all. I'm the worst morning person. He feeling spicy. Let's go, Alex. Let's go, dude. Hello, Ryan. How do it be? What's up, Sam? It do be good. We had to improvise on this here build because the inks would not fit in the palm plate. So we're using Vint Blacks. I'm pretty sure it'll get the same, roughly the same point across. I think it's going to be a very loud board, that's for sure. Quite clacky. Why do you need to wake up early? I am going snowboarding tomorrow. This will be the first time this season. And what's crazy is Big Bear is actually so full that the day pass is sold out. So I had to buy a season pass, which is crazy. That shit is not cheap. Stay up all night and play a WoW before snowboarding. Yo, dude, my eye level is actually becoming like somewhat respectable now. So I should be pushing 190 tomorrow-ish. At least by the end of the weekend. $190 gonna be huge. As huge as the N dash. Hey Quinn, what color N dash was this before you got it anode by Caustic? Was it the black one? It was just the green. Ah, gotcha. What board do you ride? I'm actually in the process of getting a new board. I'm currently riding a LibTech Travis Rice. And I'm going to get the new version of it. The new one's actually like super sick. It's got an orca whale on it. What made you go with TKL? As far as like designing the board, TKL is pretty much my go-to board unless I'm gaming. I can't really game on a TKL very well. My mouse would hit. All right, I think we're done. What's the timer? I have no idea what the timer is. 10:10. What was the guess? What was the was it over 10 or under 10? Was that it? Wait, what was the over under? Over 10:30? Oh, yo. Wait, we got to double check I soldered everything proper. Every missed solder will add 10 seconds. Deal? Is that a deal? We'll add 10 seconds. Yo, we got one. We got one right there. That puts us at 10:20. Let me double check, make sure there's no others. Let me double check. That's it. We hit him. 10:20. 10:20. Yo. Let's go. Under 10:30. Doubt me now. I knew this man was spicy. Did you join in for the SCOG reboot? I did not. I did not. I still need to get my board and stuff. I usually rent them because my parents don't want me to buy a board every time I go. I actually rent every single time. This is my first time really buying a new board. The board I'm using right now is actually it's my buddy's old board. So I've actually never bought a snowboard new. I never bought a snowboard new, bindings, or boots new. So this will be a nice treat for sure. Damn, bro. That was a good one. John, you hit it perfect with that 10:30. That was like, I had no idea what I could have been 12 minutes. It could have been 8 minutes. I had no idea. All right, let's plug it in. Yo, check out the LEDs on that. So this is Heine's newer board. Look at that. It's got the tiny LEDs. This is the newer PCB. So it's got these like super tiny ones. What up, Ramen? Boom. Money. Money. So these are actually not heavy lubed. So we got not heavy lubed cherry blacks on palm. So it's not, I don't think it's gonna be a creamy sounding board. It's probably gonna be like a very like crisp, louder board, if I had to guess. What up, Ramen? Yo, dude. Did you build something tonight? I think that's Honeywell. So this is actually, I've explained this a couple times, but we got Penumbra Solarized Alphas, Burgundy Mods, and Burgundy F-Row there. So it's pretty much like Burgundy with Solarized mods. It's one of my favorites. It's like a darker Honeywell, exactly. So instead of having that light gray, it's a dark gray, and then instead of having that like bright red, it's a burgundy. So this is actually probably my favorite set, and it's a combination of technically 3 sets. Cherry blacks versus H1s. Personally, I think cherry blacks are more fun to type on. H1s are definitely, for the most part, smoother. But yeah, pretty cool. Take a look at these. So these LEDs on Heine's new board are like super tiny. Like these are the LEDs. Kind of crazy. So call me maybe. Just do cherry top H1s. Yep, you could do that too. All right. Let's get the Kaze opened up. So we are going to be, with this board, you can either top mount or you can O-ring gasket mount. We're going to be top mounting it today. I mean, O-ring gasket, sorry. Where's my cloth? Let's clean this up a bit. What key is the enter from, since it's icon? That is from the Unikey Q100. If you want to Google the Unikey Q100, it's actually a keyboard that you can buy from GMK or Unikey, and you can actually choose what color GMK set you get with it. So the one that I got was actually like a reverse burgundy. So it had burgundy on the mods, and it had N9, the gray, on the alphas. It was pretty cool. So now I have the these are the mods, right? These were the mods and arrows, etc. These were the alphas from that set. So kind of cool. Oh my god, Kaze does things to me. Wait, you're building a JO2? How did it go? I've seen who was I watching put those gaskets on? I think it was Bueno, and it didn't look like it was too much fun. I need to try Ogre. Yo, Darian, cruise on over. You can try out the Ogre. Hey, I'm back. How long did streamer take? 10 minutes, 20 seconds. Dude, those gaskets are made for sadists. Bro, the Petrichor that I built actually looks like it had a very similar gasket, where it kind of laid on the bottom and the top. Doubters denied by 10 seconds. You got it. Def glad the next proto set is using 4 screws. 5 is a lot. Yeah, it was kind of interesting because I didn't mind 5. But I'll show you guys what we did, right? Let's put this. Ooh. So this is what I was talking about, right? So if you look here, this is where the screw would be, right? So if you have the O-ring coming here, it's gonna hit that screw and kind of bulge out and then keep going, right? I'll show you when I put the O-ring on here. Cool. So if you guys take a look here, usually there'll be a cutout on plates right there for the O-ring to go behind the USB port. Get a closer look there. There we go. And then this is what I was talking about. So that O-ring is gonna sit right here. Now, if there was if this was not a snap-in and this had a screw, it would be kind of like bulged out like that. So on this one, I had to use snap-ins to make it you could use screw-ins, but it's just not as easy to build. All right. Holy guacamole, the plate even has the Kaze logo, right? So if you guys take a Taisu Types, what's up, dude? So if you take a look here, basically these screws, right? So the screws for that spacebar stab would be here and here, right? So if you flip that over, stab screws would be there. So when this sits on here, you're gonna have, I'll show you guys a little bit of the design feature here. So originally with these 5 case screws, right? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 case screws. If we wanted to create that bulge extra space here for the O-ring, it would have hit this case screw, right? So what we had to do was we reduced it to 4. So on the new one, the case screw will be here, like here, here, and here. That way we can actually cut into the bottom case and make some room for the screw and stab. You really made a work of art, Ryan. Jesus. Yo. I had a ton of help with this board. I will not take all the credit. I will take some of the credit for the design aesthetics. But as far as the functions, I cannot even list the amount of people that were involved with this board. So look at that. I mean, it's like super easy. That's it. So how this is going to work, right? If you guys are familiar with O-ring mount. The intelligent duo in Ryan and K3Z. No troll though, best board I've seen. Honestly, I'm super happy with it. I wouldn't offer it as to the public if I didn't personally endorse it. So I'm not trying to like hype up my own board by any means, because we're obviously going to have a somewhat lower cap because Nick and I both more or less have day lives and jobs, and we're not a keyboard company. But I really do think whoever gets these boards, you guys are going to be stoked. When are you going to get a tattoo the Kaze logo on your forehead? Oof, that's aggressive. Maybe if I get famous on Twitch, I'll get a Kaze like on my calf or something ridiculous. Not my forehead though. So I'll show you guys here. So Heine's PCB has these cuts. I know a lot of you guys probably already know this, but I'm trying to educate those that don't. So if you notice, he's got these semicircles right here, 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 all along there. So what we did, obviously, was we match up those semicircles with the bottom of this case. That way, when the PCB is on it, it can actually go below and not hit, right? And this is this O-ring right here is going to rest on top of these platforms, right? So it basically just goes on just like that. No screws, no nothing. But we do have top mount screws in the top case if you wanted to do top mount. Bro, this is like Dream Take Hail. That F13 blocker plus Winculus is such a sexy layout. Yo. I appreciate that. Take a look at the top here. So we are super happy with how this blocker turned out. It's quite flush. If you guys are familiar with the Q at all, it's kind of similar to that. All right. So basically, for the O-ring orientation, that's literally all you do, and we're going to screw it together. So I don't go all the way tight. I go kind of just tight enough. And we're going to, I kind of try to make it even. And then I tidied them all up at the end. I love the logo in the board. Yo. Damn, that's a lot of screws. Are you being sarcastic? Because we reduced the amount of screws. Yeah, so what's actually kind of funny is if you're using an O-ring mount on this board, you're literally only going to have 8 screws in the entire board. Unless you're feeling fancy and you like to take out the weight. Will the Kaze have a Founders Edition, but with your face instead of the Kaze logo? The imprints on the weight, the logos on the desk mat. Yikes. I would be quite narcissistic if I did that, wouldn't I? I can definitely weigh this after we get it built. All right, let's take a look here. So we got the bottom here. You got the polished stainless steel. So for our options on this, we're gonna have sandblasted brass, sandblasted stainless steel, and then also polished stainless steel. Obviously, in my opinion, the polished stainless steel is the way to go. It is obviously more expensive because this is hand polished, so it's going to be quite a bit more than the brass. There's a side profile there. If I get a Kaze, will you sign the box with a personal message? Oof. I might do that just for you. So what my other thing that I noted about, I always love the koala curve right here, right? So this is very similar to the koala curve, but the koala curve usually doesn't end at the point. It usually ends about here, and there's a flat space right here. I like the super like swooping to a point there. So I actually ended up doing that. Let's take a look at the top. Looking pretty slick with that palm plate. All right. What keycaps are we going to use? That's a good question there. I don't even have any blue sets. This is actually K Thrizzy's board. He wanted the blue. I don't even have any blue sets. I don't even have any CRP actually. The only CRP I have is, no, I don't. I don't have any CRP. Camping? I could put camping on it. That'd be pretty troll. Do you have any gray ones? My dye subs are on my RS, which Slander still has. I could put, you know, Retro Cyrillic might look good on this. What do you guys think? That might look good. DMG, nah. OG Cherry would look good. Anything beige? Bootleg salve. I don't have the real salve. K Thrizzy has it, and I did not pick that up, sadly. Beige. I could just go OG Cherry. Should I do OG Cherry? That'd probably look the best, huh? I basically have K 1953. Should I do that one? Damn, this is pretty. I wish this plate worked with inks. It looks so good. Let's see what else I got. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I got Olivia would actually look kind of good on this. The pink with the blue. I don't have muted, dude. I'm sorry. I wish. That's too rich for my blood. I'd rather have like 3 keyboards. Retro Cyrillic would look sick. Yeah, let's do Retro Cyrillic. I think that would look good. Plus, it'd be interesting with the. If it sounds good with PBT, then we're chilling. If it sounds bad, we can always go back to GMK, like the Vulcan Pro. Let's try it out. I think this will actually look pretty good. Dude, how do you like your Vulcan Pro so far? It's pretty epic, dude. It's pretty epic. I got the one with the let me turn this down a little bit. I got the one with the upgraded brass bottom, so it is like ridiculously heavy. This is going to be a loud board, but I think it's going to sound sick. Old Bites, thank you for the follow. Why didn't you shout me out? About what? Oh, okay. Don't yell at me. What board do you usually run for WoW? Oh, you know, it's funny. I hate gaming on TKLs. But in WoW, when I'm playing, I arena mainly. I use the tilde as part of my macro or keybinds. So I kind of have to use a TKL. But that's the only game I play with a TKL. Yo, it's gonna be sick. Will you take 2K for a proto? Oof. I actually gave away my proto. I don't even have a proto anymore. This is K Thrizzy's, so I don't even have a prototype of my own board. Feels bad, man. You guys made me give away my own proto because we hit 1,000 subs. So I blame you guys. I don't think K Thrizzy would be my friend if I gave away his board. Just saying. Sad day it is. Wow, this is gonna be... I don't know if I've ever heard a board like this before. It's like super crispy, but it's not creamy by any means. The proto guy is gone. Yo, I actually have an insane story for you guys about the prototype board. I haven't revealed it yet, but I have a crazy story about the guy who won the prototype. Sell K Thrizzy's easy. Is smoke not your proto? So what K Thrizzy and I did was I got the red, he got this blue, and then we split the smoke one. So I only own half of the smoke one. So technically I don't even have my own Kaze right now. Story time. Oh, these are in the wrong spot. You guys want to hear the story about that? I kind of want to. I want to do like a special unveiling about it. Palm and cherry is a good combo, but it's definitely pretty clacky. Yeah, that's what I was imagining. I was imagining this was going to be pretty clacky, but it'll be a very nice, like, crisp sound, I think. You can't do us like that. Okay, okay. I won't give you guys the details, but I will say that the guy that won the prototype said that he absolutely wants the board and loves the board, but he felt bad being that he had just joined from Teja's raid and he hadn't watched my stream before. And so he actually wants to do a donation stream where basically I'm going to stream it, I'm going to build it. He's going to even donate, so he says so far, he's going to donate keycaps and switches. I'm going to build it, and then everyone's going to basically donate, and it enters them into a raffle to win it. I thought that was, like, insane, bro. Like, could you imagine winning a board and then straight away saying, like, I want to donate it? So at some point, I'm going to build it on stream, and then it's going to be something to where, like, I think if you donate, you know, $5 or something like that, you get placed into the basically like the queue to win. So, but he said there's like a site and all that for it, so it'll be a legit and official. I just haven't worked out the details yet, but that like blew my mind that someone would do that. So that just shows you guys how good people actually are on the internet. So there is hope in this world. Some people. Yeah, pretty crazy, dude. Pretty crazy. Maybe you guys just all made him feel bad for winning right when he joined. Maybe that was it. Donate the money to me, please. I'm poor. Okay, Quinn. Okay. Says the guy who just joined a ridiculous artisan commission. Okay, buddy. I would do that too. Wow. I'm legit just waiting for the Kaze group buy. All right, I'm gonna have to grab the remainder of this set. I'll be right back. So this is that new retro Cyrillic EPBT, and to be honest, I actually really like the trays it came in. Oh my god, we just finished Mando. Oh shit, do I need to watch it, bro? If Gym Leader Nathan tells me I need to watch it, I'll watch it. Hey man, the offer is there if you want to take my spot. Dude, I'm gonna take your spot, Quinn. You ask me one more time, I'm taking your spot. Mando's so light. So yeah, these trays are actually like super nice. I dig them. You kind of have to like pop them open like that, but it's like nice plastic, like nice. I know they say, oh, you know, it's not as environmentally friendly, but I mean, I'm not getting rid of these. It's not like I buy them and throw them away. I actually use them for storage. That's like HK gaming trays. Should I grab the CRP Tulip or Peacock? Ooh, that's a tough one. Oh, I'd probably go with Tulip. Wow, we are split on that one. Tulip, tulip, peacock, peacock. More often than not, dude, it's like it's cheap enough. Just get both. Just get both. All right, are we gonna find out if this spacebar is warped at all? Where's the big one? This is the big boy. All right, let's see if the spacebar is warped. Nope, chilling. Chilling. Lucky you, mine is a banana. Is it really? Mod spacebar. Wait. What? Is that me? Is that just me, or is that spacebar not match? Is this the wrong spacebar? Isn't that supposed to be alpha colored? Is that supposed to be alpha colored? We're gonna have to see about that. This is what happens when you mix your sets, huh? Was this me? I don't think this was me. Dude, that's why it's not warped. Cause that's GMK. Oh god, now I'm scared. Now we're chilling. Did I miss the typing test? Nope. I don't even know what that's from. It still looks off. Is this not the right one either? Maybe I threw it away because it was so bad. I think this is the right one. It's in the box that... What are you talking about? Do you not have the original bottom tray? What? Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's been a long night. It's been a long night. You guys have good eyesight. Okay, let's see if it's warped. Oh god. Oh god, bro, it's warped. Let me see. Okay, hang on. Bro, it won't even go on the stabs. It's so warped it won't even go on the stabs. Are you joking my ass? No way. It literally won't even go on the stabs. I'm gonna try this on another board. Look at GMK. Another GMK. EPBT. The stem is so off that it won't even go on the stem. Like, look. It won't go on. Are you kidding me? Maybe, you know what? That must have been why I put this space bar in there, because this one was junk. I bet you that's why. I was ahead of the curve. That's why this was in there, because that one was junk. I'm gonna try this on another board. I'm actually curious now if it's like really that bad. What the? Dude, that's crazy. Yo, Frosty Poo Poo, thank you for the subscription. Time to make some instant nudes and straighten out. Ooh. Yo, I'm gonna go make some ramen and I'm gonna use this as my stir. Dude, check this out. Check this out. You guys ready for this? Okay. You'd say, oh, look, it's on, right? Wrong. Wrong. Look, fully on. Wrong. That's crazy. What? How is my spacebar that bad? Come on. Come on. No, dude, the wire's not popped. Look. Look. Doesn't do it with my GMK. That's crazy. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. This is a sign you beautiful Gaijin man used camping as the Bible intended. Oh, dude, that's kind of bad. I mean, that's kind of. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it on this board. Wait, this was the GMK one. Oh, here it is. Yeah, dude, that's full banana. That's full banana. Listen to it rubbing. It definitely does not. It's like fighting the stabs. Yikes. Okay. I think it's confirmed that this spacebar is not going to be used. All right. Which one of these matches? This one actually matches pretty good. Well, hopefully you guys don't have that issue with your set. You need a hairdryer. We believe in you. Oof. Right? This is gonna be a loud boy. Live stream straightening the banana. Could you imagine if that was my title of the stream? Banana straightening. No, please do not change that, bro. I'm gonna get banned. Straight up banned. I actually do like this set on this board, though. That looks pretty good. I kind of goofed up. K Thrizzy got Rudy, too. I should have put Rudy on this. Oh, what's up, Ryan? Let's take a look. I don't think you're late. I think you are right on time. That's classy. Is the Kaze logo based on something? I think I saw the same design on the East German banner. So it is. There's a traditional Japanese pattern that has a very similar logo to the Kaze logo. I kind of took that and then did my own little take on it as well. So it has origins in from Japan, which also the name of the board Kaze means wind in Japanese. So I wanted it to be, I didn't want to be the super like cliche Asian theme board, even though I really do enjoy Asian culture. But I figured it'd be quite subtle. So when you look at the board, you're like, it could be, but I don't know if it's Asian theme. Well, now you know. I don't know which color to go for now. This blue is so sexy, right? I never thought I would love a blue board this much. Is that from Naruto? No, it's not. All right, so let's take a... Oof. There we go. They really knocked it out of the park with this. There's no anno mismatch on this at all. Super happy with how that turned out. It looks good. I'm still about PC Kaze though. They both, honestly, they both type so different. It's like they're so unique in different ways. Let's check out the mods. Oh my god, the spacebar. That's one thing that I was super happy with on the Kaze is the spacebar is like super crisp and it's just like it's a very like satisfying spacebar. Do you by chance have the red Kaze so we can see the two alu finishes? I don't sadly. No updates on tracking. Did you check? Oh, you're talking to Darian. Dude. How will the colors work for in stock? Is there going to be equal number spots for each variant? There will not be equal number spots. It'll all depend on what we consider A stock from the factory, and I think we're going to be pretty picky about it. So, Lols, can you roll your face across the board? What? No? What do you mean? Want me to break out? Just give it a kiss. All right, you guys are too much. Let's go mods. Let's go mods. I'm just gonna bang my head on it for the typing test. Yo. Daffler, thank you for the resubscription. Let's go, dude. Kaze is tremendously lit. Yo, this spacebar is actually pretty nutty. It's got that like clink, clink, clink. Super nice. Super nice. I wish you guys could hear it in person. I think my mic does a pretty good job of it, though. All right, so we have Cherry MX Blacks on Palm, which is inherently and traditionally quite clacky, not super creamy, but very satisfying to type on. And my hands are freezing. I got to turn the air off. I got to turn the air off for this here typing test. Got to warm up the hands a little bit. Which Kaze do you think would feel the best if you had to lick them all, including the weight? Probably the PC Kaze, because the aluminum one is too damn cold in my room. Mawa, ooh, thank you for the subscription. Tier 1 for 4 months in a row. You guys are amazing. I really, you guys make me excited to stream. This is why I stream. You guys are, the support you guys have is ridiculous. Otherwise, I would just be some dude building his board in his room by himself. Why do you have the air on when it's freezing? Dude, I don't know. I literally, like, maybe I'm bad at regulating my temperature, but, like, I'd rather be cold and bundle up than be, like, hot. I get hot super easy. But, anywho, let's take a look. You guys ready for this? Yo, Judge Bunny. Judge Judy, let's go. tier 2 for 3 months. Ooh, yo, I appreciate your support, man. Dude, I think, did you miss me typing on the Oku? I think you missed the last stream, didn't you? I had the Oku out and I was typing on it. Oh my goodness. The one stream you miss, I had the board out. I built it up and everything. Yo, Ramen Champ. Let's go, dude. Gifting 5 tier 1 subs, bro. You did not have to do that. You are way too nice. We got the hype train a rolling. Choo choo. Okay, I'm sorry. I have a hype train addiction. Yo, I appreciate you. Thank you. You are too kind. You're too kind. Choo choo, motherfucker. Okay, Christian Minecraft server. I'm very sorry. I don't know how that slipped out. Typing test is done. No, I just got a little bit distracted by this level 3 hype train going on. We got a bunch of big time supporters in here. Yo, Arthur, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. Gifting a tier 1 sub. Let's go. Is this the OG Sav or EPBT Cyrillic? This is the EPBT set. Hence why the spacebar is like barely off because we had some trouble with the stock one, sadly. So I appreciate you guys, and here is your... It's Sav, what do you mean? What do you mean? All right, here we go. Let's check it out. I don't want to hear about your merchandise, monkey type. Wait, so wait, John, are we doing the 1 minute or the 60-second? I need some warm-ups. Do a warm-up. Okay, here's a 30-second warm-up. Yo, okay, so this is definitely like the complete opposite of creamy, but it's very just easy to type on. Wait, no, keep that. I win. Oh, here, listen to this. It's definitely super crispy. I would say this is like the PC Kaze on a scale of like 1 to creamy. The PC Kaze being a 10 with retooled. This is probably like on the crispy, maybe more like a 4 or 5. So it's like it's drastically different. All right, let's do this 60-seconder. Yeah, this one. Is this for the money bags, Mr. John? Am I allowed to do that, or are we doing another warm up and then prediction test? I think this should be the one. I'm ready. I'm freaking ready. 1 minute warm up, and then let's do that. Let's do a prediction test right freaking now. I'm ready. Can I type? Am I allowed to type, John? You give me the go ahead, and I'll go. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. Wait, what was it? What was the number? What was the number? What was the number? $125. Shaky cam, bro. I was mashing. Dude, how am I getting so freaking close on these bets? Oh my goodness. All right, so verdict on this. If you like crispy, I would say cherry on palm. How do we share this? What do we do here? Choo choo, motherfucker. Redo, there's an earthquake. I personally, my personal opinion on this, I'd rather it be a little more creamy. So I would say MX Blacks on palm is not my favorite choice. I have had the Kaze build in here, which was retooled on aluminum, and I liked it a lot more. Given that, it definitely has a very has a lot of feedback. I would say it's very crispy. Yes, I would say it does sound. I had a KFE as well, and it probably sounds a little similar to that. Does the Kaze have backlight RGB right now? It does actually. The LEDs are on right now, so you can kind of see them over here. Would you ever consider doing a half plate with this? Yeah, so technically this is the same as Jane V2 CE mount. So the Heine FR, that's the great thing about this board is there are a ton of plate options available for it. Heine's FR4 V2 CE half plate is usually in his store, so you can actually go with a half plate quite easily. I don't think we're going to offer half plate in the GB, but you can always get that. But yeah, it's definitely like clacky. I wonder if it'd be any different with top mount. Probably not. Palm, from my experience, palm for the most part is too clacky for me unless it's inks. If it's inks, then it like kind of deepens it a little bit. But any other switch, even like JWK on palm, it's just too high pitched for me. So, how sacrilegious is it to build TKL with split backspace? I think Krelbit does that. Was it Krelbit or did he split his shift? I can't remember. Random keyboard typing test. Yo, okay. I see you, Landon. What should we do? Do I have any fun ones? I could do the N dash. Want me to do the N dash? You missed mine too? You did it, Tempest? Did you do it, Tempest? I'll do another one. I claimed Leaf 60. Ah, shit. Okay. All right, I got you. All right, we're gonna do an N dash. So this N dash right here is actually the N dash that Teja built. So this is the same. Oh, you guys are gonna laugh at this. If you've already probably seen it on Teja's, but I'll show you on mine if you missed his stream. Do you see the engraving on the switch there? What's that say? Yeah, about that. And then there's a couple other fun ones in here. Where are they? Oh yeah, we got the 3 hearts on that one. I would say the majority of these say hentai though. Here. So these are the special edition. You guys never knew that H1, the H standard for hentai? You didn't know that? Well, now you know. Where the frick do you get hentai switches? Some madman named Quinn actually got them engraved. Kind of crazy. Films are scuffed, but I will admit gold films on black kind of extravagant. Yeah. So basically, Teja built this with H1s on aluminum. So the H1s on aluminum, and it's got the super thick films, which caused him quite a pain putting them in the plate. So we are going to do another build for this for Mr. Quinn when Heine's PCB comes along with the extra plate. So we're gonna do another build and see how that goes. This time without the thick films. I gotta admire that when he went to a shop and said, "Hey, can you engrave hentai into all my switches?" Right? All right, let's take a look. Oh yeah. So take a look at the side profile on this thing. This thing's so the same guy, Mr. Wood, created this board here. The Aburaya. So Wood, aka Finderworks, created the Aburaya, the N-Dash, and he also designed the board that's actually shipping right now, the Tengu. So pretty damn skilled madman. But yeah. So I'll do a typing test on this for you, since you redeemed it. Yeah, he did the Tengu. Take a look at the side profile here, right? So I actually really like the side profile on this thing. So it does have a shelf, but it's a swooping in shelf. Look at that. Dude, the anode on this thing is ridiculous. So this was actually anode by Caustic, right? You guys are probably familiar. So it kind of goes in. Look at that. Literally a quarter pipe. I was sad that it wasn't a public buy, right? How's the weight doing? Let's take a look. So, Quinn, was the weight re-anode as well, or was it just refinished? Because I can't tell if it's brass or if it's anode. Oku. I'm sorry, Judge. I can't do the Oku at the moment, sadly. Judge, I actually did a typing test on Oku in my last stream. So just look at the last one, and it's there. It's brass refinished. Okay, yeah. So it's got some patina for sure, but there are no scratches on it. But look at that side profile. Wow. It's okay, I still love you. Gonna watch it after the stream. Yeah, my Vertigo build, I actually I did an Oku typing test as well. But yeah, pretty cool. I dig this board a lot. And if you take a look, Caustic did a fantastic job with the ano. I don't see really any ano mismatch here. It looks pretty good. This is the Mushroom Gray. Mushroom Gray on this one. Pretty cool. Also, the front height on this board is quite low. One of the reasons I do like it a lot. So, all right, here you go. Damn, that is a sexy board. Give me one quick second here. All right, we'll be back. I want a red brass bottom K. Did they make those? Can you Cerakote brass? You can, for sure. If you guys watched, who did one recently? They had a unicorn where they Cerakoted the bottom gray, I believe. Speaking of Vertico's stream, what are your thoughts after the stream? I was able to win one in the raffle. I think you'll be super happy. I think you'll be definitely super happy. The finish on is fantastic. I believe the SC was only E-coating, right? I don't believe that the SC came in a normal ano. So I can't speak for having the top case in E-coating, but the bottom of mine, the E-coating was perfect. All right, let's take a look. I'll give you guys the stabs first. Here you go. So this is H1s on aluminum. And this is Finderworks, aka Mr. Wood N-dash. It's a very interesting sound. I can't quite place it. Imagine not blocking the F-13 with the Kaze logo. Yo. Why is he moving so fast with his hoodie graph not... Yo, right? Everyone always asks me that. Yeah, so that's H1s on aluminum. Sounds pretty spicy. Usually alpaca, or rather JWK is not usually my favorite on aluminum. I think, yeah, I do hear some reverb a little bit as well. I feel like it's the JWK. There is definitely some reverb going on here. I feel like it's mainly this row here. That's the one right there. Hear that? The difference? Do you hear that? A little bit. A little bit. It's a very interesting sound for sure. Dude, it sounds amazing. I think, to be honest, if I'm being super honest with you guys, I think it's the switches being too thick for the plate, because I feel a little bit of like a tactile bump on some of them. Like this G for sure has a tactile bump, and that's usually what happens with that. Is the plate is too tight on the switch, and it compresses the switch housing, which in turn compresses the stem. So I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's the films. I think it's the films, because this G for sure has a bump right there. If you guys can see, kind of goes down to there, and then there's a bump. It definitely feels different than the other switches. The B a little bit. Yeah, I think these films are a little bit too tight for the plate. All right, I think we got one leaf typing test that someone redeemed. Did someone redeem a leaf? Hopefully they didn't, and I'm mistaken. I was super surprised to see those cases when I was first filming alpacas. Yo, how are you rebuilding it? I don't know. I actually haven't talked to Quinn yet on how he wants it to be the second build. So if it were up to me, I would do retooled or inks on aluminum, but we'll see. Did you actually redeem the leaf, or are you trolling me? No, you didn't. We're gonna go raid Mr. Huru. I don't think it was redeemed. Did you? Did you, Tempest, or no? I honestly can't tell if you're trolling me. Oh my goodness. All right, let me grab it. Okay, here we go. We got a new spicy set on this one. Late for the party. I hope you're having a blast. Nice board. Yo, what's up, Origa Technologies? Let's go, dude. Hope you're having a blast. We are having some fun tonight, for sure. I have inks I can send as well as some bent blacks, but I don't know if they're smooth. I can definitely judge them for you if you want, Quinn. Kaze, always fun. So this is the leaf. This is actually one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite. I would say nowadays budget, 60%. I've always liked the leaf. You can usually pick these up for like anywhere from $300 to $400, maybe $450. But I actually really enjoy this board. I really like it. And this is built. This is a hot swap board, so it's built with 300 gram Gatorons. So it's gonna be definitely interesting. I've typed on it quite a bit, and people like to torture me with it. So here we go. How many points for a pickle bite? I need to save up. Oof, I think at least 100K on that one. You're gonna make me do something I've never done in my entire life. That's a tall order, my friend. All right, here we go. Should we do a prediction on this one, John? Never had a pickle. We went over this. Come on. We've been over this. Okay, I can. Wait. All right. I think, what did we say? I think like 70 is like pretty much my average for this. Over under 50 would be too easy, bro. Do over under 60. Do over under 60. Where did you get the springs from? It's funny because Krieger ordered Gateron Blacks on he ordered Gateron Blacks on Taobao, and they sent him these instead, which is hilarious. Still more than slander, exactly. Dude, I need to go get my RS back from him. He's still holding it hostage. All right. Yeah, he's had it for like what 2-3 weeks now. I don't think I'm getting it back. I might have to hit up Mr. Bisaromi for another RS. Is that GMK Dark? So this is actually Imsto Black on Black. Black on Black, that's freaking boss. Mr. Ricky Rose. Rip RS, I know, dude. I just know Krieger sent them. Did they mess up? Yeah, they messed up his order or something, because he said he did not order switches. I mean, who would order switches like this? I would imagine the only reason to have heavy ass switches like this is if you're using it like 1 or 2 like very important keys on a keyboard, right? Like send the nukes or something that you don't want to accidentally fat finger. You got this, BD boy. Insto, as in the same guy that ran BSP. Did he? I honestly don't know. All right. Am I allowed? Let me know when I can start, John. 30 seconds left. You got it. The nuke alert in Hawaii probably didn't have these switches right. Dude, what kind of maniac puts them in one board? I actually am going to rebuild this board soon with all Razor Greens because it's hot swap. So I think the next time you guys see this board, it will have Razor Greens and it will bring some beautiful, beautiful music to your ears. His chat on stream is not showing believers and doubters correctly. What's up, Kabagger? I'm believing in you, Mr. Lowles. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you. These are 300-gram switches. If you take a look here. Can't even pick it up on the screen. Jeez. Like, I actually have to push down super hard. All right, you guys ready for this? Then we'll do a Razor Green type V test when I get this rebuilt. Okay, here we go. 300-gram Razor Greens. Ooh, that would be sick. Can you put regular? Dude, that would be the ultimate troll switch. Can you put regular springs in? Does Razor Greens have normal springs? Can I actually swap those? You can get Razor Greens on Taobao also. Okay, here we go. Are we doing a 60-second or a 30-second, John? I don't know if I could do a 60-second on a leaf, dude. That's going to kill me. You need to make 300-gram Navy. We did 60? Oh, God. Okay. 60 seconds, 300-gram springs. Here we frickin' go. Oh my God, this hurts so bad. Oh my God. Dude, John, how are you getting so damn close on these? Dude, my hands hurt so bad. Look at, my veins are like popping. Thank you for the follow. Why do you look like you're trying to drift and fat? Dude, you try typing on this thing. You literally have to like put your shoulders into it. I hate gambling. Yo, let's see the details on that one. Okay, wow. I won twice in the last 2 days and then lost it all immediately. Sounds about right. All right, what message are we going to do for Mr. Huru? We got to do something spicy. Is he? Wait, I think he has my Kaze, PC Kaze right now. Let's see. $1K celebration subathon. Yo. All right. Yeah, do PC Kaze typing test. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Show Kaze. Yes, there we go. Show Kaze or Riot. Let's do it. All right, you guys, been super fun. We're gonna be building. Let's see, probably a Jane V2 in red on Sunday. So that'll be a pretty spicy build. That's actually probably my all-time favorite board. So you guys were super fun tonight, and I'll probably see you on Sunday. Let's see. Let's get this raid going here. All right, I'm gearing up the cannon. Good night, Santa Tax. Yo. All right, you guys ready? Sleep early for snowboarding tomorrow. Yo. All right, you guys have a good weekend. Peace.